to Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, Mimi the Light Seer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment, and let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. Good morning, 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 good morning. Good morning, everybody. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Pisces Tarot. I am your host. I am Mimi the Light Seer, and over here at Pisces Tarot, your business is my business. And ooh, child, we about to get into somebody's business. Listen, listen, listen. I know for a fact that this is going to be one of those readings that is going to be so imperative for somebody to hear, because as I was laying in my bed this morning doing my breath work, y'all, talking to my spirit, my heavenly creator, I heard this earworm dropping in my soul. But before we get there, okay, I want to take time to start the show off right. I just wanted to give y'all a little tease about what's to come. Good morning to all of my guppies, my friends that are on the graveyard shift, and good evening to my international family. If you are new to the Pisces Tarot experience, go ahead and put a star in the chat. If you are a returning guest or returning friend of Mimi's house, go ahead and put a fish in the chat. We like to recognize all of our new folks today, so it's almost like when you go to church. We just want to welcome you. Welcome, 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 and welcome. Listen, if you are watching from TikTok behind the scenes, you are strongly encouraged to go over to YouTube and to watch on YouTube. But yeah, we welcome everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome to all my newbies. All right. Today's agenda consists of a brief meditation and sound bowl cleanse. We're going to do a divine download, an earworm within the insight section. We're going to do an energy reading, which I'm going to pull from these cards here. I'm going to verify everything that I told you with the tarot cards, okay? And then I'm going to close out with final steps and action items and things in which I feel like may happen. But of course, you have your own free will. You can do whatever you want to do, okay? You can do whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you what is possible, all right? Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to ground ourselves in a position to receive. Okay, that is the biggest important thing, is to be able to receive. If you're not in a position to be able to receive, then what is the point of me telling you any of this information? Okay, so we're going to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to count in for 4, hold it for 4, and release for 4. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life, I want you to think about that as you inhale, and whatever it is that you're trying to get rid of in your life, I want you to think about that as you exhale. Okay, so for example, if you need some money right now, when you inhale for 4, I need you to think about money just coming into your body, coming into your lungs, coming into your life, just flowing. What does it smell like? And just hold that smell for 4 seconds. And then I want you to release it. And what are you releasing? You're releasing lack. You're releasing fear. You're releasing poverty. Okay. So I'm just using that as an example. All right. It could be love. It could be whatever you want it to be. It's your life, right? But that's what I want you to do. Okay. We're going to do that 3 times. All right. Here go the first one. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it gets you feeling good, doesn't it? It gets you feeling good. All right, here we go. Sound bowl cleanse. Now, y'all know this is my Temu bowl, so ain't nothing promised. Here we go. And that's that. All right. So, if y'all ready to go ahead and get into this reading, I need y'all to go ahead and find those hand clapping emojis at the end of the day, y'all. This is an interactive experience. I talk to you, so you need to talk back to me. Okay? Find those emojis. Let's get ready to have a conversation and have a good time. Remember, over here at Pisces Tarot, everybody has been a fool in love, and today just may be your turn. Today just may be your turn. So there's no judgment here. We just listening. We just going to get into your business. We're going to get into your business real good. We're going to get into your business. And then we're going to zoom in. We listen. We don't judge. And then guess what we're going to do? We're going to zoom right on out. All right. So if y'all ready to get into this reading, let's go. Now, as I hinted towards in the beginning of the show today, I told y'all when I was sitting there and I was, what was I doing? Meditating, praying, doing my breath work, just expressing my gratitude to God, trying to shift the energy that was trying to impose on my AM. Okay. I heard this song drop in my spirit. Now, why is this important, you may say? Well, because I always take a moment to reflect upon the immediate energies that Spirit is sharing with me. And what I am hearing is a oldie but goodie, okay? It's an oldie but goodie. And ain't nobody ever finna tell me you hate this song because you a lie and the truth ain't in you. If the song came on right now, you'll be singing to the top of your lungs. Okay? You'll be singing to the top of your lungs. 2001 was a really good year. 2001, I was a senior in high school. Okay. No. I was a junior because it came out in May. Okay. I was a junior. All right. So I was feeling myself, child. Whew. I'll show y'all some yearbook pictures. Boy, I was that girl. I still am, but I was really that girl. But anyhow, I digress. So the artist is Tyrese. Okay. The artist is Tyrese. The song is What Am I Gonna Do? Okay. The song is What Am I Gonna Do by Tyrese. The piece of the song that I am hearing is the first verse. Okay. All the many days you were on my mind. Visions of me with you all the time. You wasn't looking for a man, you made it clear. And now I'm ever so glad that I have you near. Here in my life, just you and I, we can do whatever we want to. I'm living my life with you by my side. Oh, one day I'm gonna make you my wife. So, who is this about? I was excited because I was falling in love with you. Now that I've fallen, what am I going to do? If you know this song, I want you to drop a mic in the chat. If you know this song and you love this song and every time it come on, you be singing to the top of your lungs, all off key, don't care who listening. You just put a mic in the chat right now. Drop the mic in the chat right now. Happy birthday. Yeah, if you know. All right. So, I was falling in love. Hey! If y'all ready to get into this energy reading, I need y'all to find those drums and put those drums in the chat. Find those drums and put those drums in the chat. It is officially Aquarius season. Woo, Lord. Let's get into it, y'all. If y'all ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to find those energy drums. I need y'all to find those drums and put them in the chat so that we can go ahead and get into this reading, because I want to know who was plotting and who is falling in love. Here we go. Infinite spirit with infinite wisdom. Thank you for being with us today. Show us clear and mighty things. Show us precise messaging for the people who are here, the people who need to see this, the people who need to hear it. Give us some insight. Give us some information. Tell us what it is that we need to see. Let the messages resonate with the people who need to hear it. Let's go. Let's go ahead and hear this. Give us the messages precisely. Give us the information that we need to hear. Allow us to be receptive to receive it. Open up our eyes. Open up our ears. Protect my energy. Protect the people that are here in this reading. And protect the live. Amen, 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 amen. All right. Now, if y'all watching behind the scenes on TikTok, I'm going to tell you to go on over to the YouTube so you can see it, okay? Now, the overall energy reading for today is in perfect harmony. In perfect harmony, okay? Which is interesting because we're talking about this song and we're talking about how this person kind of like became music to this person's ears. And this is the number 11 on here, which represents two people coming together and there being a new beginning. There being an opportunity. There being a partnership. Okay, that's what the number 1 means. That's what makes that powerful, right? So if you have two people coming together, this can make you feel really good. I mean, let's be honest. We all have experienced the warm and fuzzies of us dealing with people, getting to know people, how they make you smile, how they make you laugh, how they make you feel good, how they make you feel so sexy and so wanted, how you have that honeymoon phase of wanting to be around them and talking to them all the time. You know, they call you, you smiling, they texting you smiling. You know, people be like, oh, girl, you glowing. No, I'm not, girl. You understand? Y'all know the vibes of what I'm talking about, right? So there's this warmth of excitement where things are coming together in perfect harmony and it's making you feel good. It makes you feel alive. It makes you feel seen. It makes you feel recognized. It makes you feel like a person. Okay? It's making you feel things that you haven't felt in a very, very, very long time. If at all. Okay? Now, the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey. What is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? What is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? What is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? What is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? All the many days you were on my mind. That tells me they've been watching you for a while. This person might have manifested you. Visions of me with you all the time. You wasn't looking for a man. You made it clear. Y'all might have been friends at first, but they definitely have been watching you for quite some time. Okay, imagination as we talk about manifesting. All right, imagination. All right. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. All right. So this person, and the color is purple here. So the recurring theme here is purple so far. So this person definitely was using their third eye to envision. Okay, like he disclosed it in the earworm, but this person was definitely watching, definitely fantasizing. And you got to be careful with fantasizing, because guess what? That becomes a form of a manifestation. So this person was definitely seeking to manifest you in their life. Okay, this person could also have heavy Aquarian energy as well, right? It could be, but. And we're in Aquarius season, so ain't no telling. Rosalind, no ma'am, baby, no ma'am. Not on my watch, not in my room, not on my time. Goodbye. We don't do that. All right. So, sorry about that, guys. All right, so somebody is very excited. Like, I can't stop reiterating that. There is a level of excitement that is here. Okay, there is a strong level of excitement that is here. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Go ahead and watch on YouTube. Go to YouTube at Mimi Lightseer and watch from there. All right, now, what is the guide of the hidden realm sharing with us today? Okay. Let's see. All right. Ooh. Y'all. Didn't I tell y'all this person manifested this? They said all the time in the world. They ain't in no hurry, child. Having enough time management, okay? Again, I was just referencing, all right, as we were talking, I was just referencing with you guys about their third eye being here and about them being able to manifest, okay? So I'm definitely seeing this person tapping into their third eye and manifesting you. And they said, I got all the time in the world. And on this card, let me point out to you, on this card, there is 11, 11. Okay, you see it's a 12. There goes 11. There goes 11. All right. So they've been working with their heavenly spirit guides and angels to manifest this. They've been working on this. And what's interesting is on this other card for imagination, when we were talking about that card has green and purple in it. Green represents the heart chakra. Okay? Green represents the heart chakra. So this person was using their third eye and their heart chakra. All right? To call upon you. They manifested you. Now, let me tell you something. Now, let's not get into this reading. Then we find out they done went through all of this just to be on some bullshit. Because we know how y'all people be doing y'all. We gonna hope that this energy keep it going. All right. Now, spirit. Oh, wow. Brenda says we both have the same life path number 11. Yeah, 11 has come up twice now. Okay. 11 has come up on the perfect harmony card. And it's also here on all the time in the world. All right. So, spirit, how is this showing up for us in our day-to-day lives? How is this showing up for us in our day-to-day lives? He said, all the many days you were on my mind, visions with me and you all the time. You wasn't looking for a man, you made it clear. And now I'm ever so glad that I have you near. Ooh. They was excited because they was falling in love with you. And now that they've fallen, the question is, what am I going to do? Don't y'all hate when people do that? Like, you really wanted to be with me, and now that you got me, you scared? Okay, Kat says, I was born at 2:20 at 11:11. Wow. Wow. That's a good number to be born. I swear, y'all, I was born at 5:55. I was not, but I swear I was born at 5:55. I'm like, how y'all know? For real, I wasn't. You know, I was that close. But I swear I was born at 5:55. All right, so how was this coming out for us? Okay, this is healing of the inner child. This is a healing of the inner child, okay? So they may have been doing the work, all right? They may have been doing the shadow work and all of the things that are necessary to make sure that they are healed and they're ready to be able to bring forth a divine love that is going to be full of kindness and compassion and sincerity. Now, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, let me point something out to you. Y'all see this color purple here? Y'all see that color purple there? Y'all see that blue? Okay. Y'all see this? I mean, I can't make this up. Y'all see how all these colors are coming in together? Yeah, they're balanced. They are definitely balanced, okay? Definitely balanced and definitely ready for love. They're ready, all right? Now, Heavenly Spirit, what is our soul whisper for today? What is our soul whisper for today? Now, for those of you who may be new to Pisces Tarot, this is the only time that you will see me read from a book. And that is because I like the messaging. Okay. This earworm is going. All right, let's see. Receptivity. Okay. Receptivity is the word. Receptivity. All right. Receptivity. So it's about somebody being receptive and being open. Okay. The color green is here again. So we are definitely cooking with some type of grease this morning. All right. And it's important that we pay attention to all of the signs that Spirit is giving us and how we're being communicated with so that we can understand what is happening here. Okay. Now, receptivity. The eyes do not see what the mind does not want. Oh, the mind does not see what the mind does not want. Reoccurring difficulties are often indicative of deeper issues not yet dealt with. Pause. Did not tell y'all that this has something to do with their inner child. Did not tell y'all that. I said this has something to do with the inner child's healing. Okay? Now that could be you or it could be them. But there's something here with pre-existing conditions and issues dealing with the inner child. Okay? It is possible that these situations persist because you're not opening to uncovering the deeper truth beneath them. It is common for your channels of receptivity to be blocked by an unwillingness to accept that a particular issue has nothing to do with you at all. You may be projecting responsibility for the situation onto others in order to avoid dealing with it yourself. This may be a conscious process, or it may be something that you are completely unaware of. But until you deal with it in a constructive manner, these situations will continue to present as issues. Okay? Think about the things in your life that cause you difficulty and ask yourself whether there is a common theme or a thread of what may be the same lesson continuing to weave itself throughout the tapestry of your life. So one person may be open to love, the other person may not have been open to love, okay? But this is about you being open, aware, willing, and able. This is about you challenging being closed off, ignorant, unwilling, and uninterested, okay? Now, the words today for this is I am open and willing to receive those things that bring difficulty. It is safe to look beyond what I am already aware of, okay? And this is about your sacral chakra. Now, this is why they use the imagery that they did. The praying mantis is often seen as a symbol of stillness that claims the mind. When the mantis appears, it is asking you to make a conscious effort to quiet your inner voice in order to become more open to the things that are around you. Now, you may say, Mimi, what they got to do with the earworm? Well, he told you. All the many days you were on my mind. Visions of me with you all the time. You wasn't looking for a man and you made it clear. And now I'm ever so glad that I have you near. One person was open and had manifested this connection. The other person was not. And the person that was not going to F around and find out. That's what that is. Ooh, child. Baby, what is going on, Spirit? Let's get into these insights. If you got somebody out there that you crushing on right now, I mean crushing on, making you blush like a middle school age girl or boy, okay? Y'all remember what it was like when we was in puberty? You went from being musty and ashy to lotioned and oversaturated with cologne. If you know who that person is, I want you to put that heart in the chat right now. I want you to drop hearts in the chat. If you, girls, You start thinking you fresh, want to smell good, carrying a pocketbook, switching in the hallway. If you know who that person is that's taking you back to that place, I want you to put that heart in the chat right now. Somebody is over here in love. All right, here we go. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending and something beginning. So this is about you closing and completing cycles. Okay, this is about you closing and completing cycles. This was fate. This was karma. Something needed to end in order for something to begin. Okay. Now, what's your favorite part about being in love? I want you to tell me that down in the chat. When you think about being in love, crushing on somebody, what does that look like? What is your favorite part about being in love? I want you to think about that while I pull these insights. The cleanse, detox, ridding negativity and purification. Okay? There is a cleanse going on, detoxing and ridding negativity and purification. So this is all about you coming into yourself, and it's like, you know what? I'm done with this old ways of being, okay? Going back to the healing of the inner child, you know? It's that part. And knowing. This is why I've been telling y'all about that book that y'all need to go read, The Inner Worker Relationships. I'll link it in the description box on YouTube, because until you know what your traumas are, until you know what your pain points are, how do you know when something is a problem or issue? You don't. You don't, right? Oh, buddy. Goodbye. Ain't nobody over here putting no spells or nothing on nobody. Goodbye. Sorry, y'all. Somebody coming in here creating a show. Ain't nobody got time for it. I'm not even gonna argue with you. All right, here we go. Yeah, like y'all know what I like about like that phase of getting to know somebody? I like the feeling of feeling special. And I know that may feel so basic. Good morning. I know that may feel so basic to y'all, the thought of feeling special. But you think about it. I'm an adult. I'm 40 years old. I have a full-time job. I have a son. My son is very active. I'm active. You know, life is busy. Okay? Life can be very chaotic and very, very busy. What I like about being in that phase is knowing I don't care how busy my day or your day is, we're making time to check in with each other. And those messages usually come at those moments where you're like really overwhelmed and anxious, or, you know, just feeling a little bit just, and it's like, here come that little message, and you just be like, oh, you know, I mean, you just be in your business, you be in your flow, and you just pick up your phone and look down, and it's like,
you have got a new text message.
You know, you're like, oh, look, it's my boo. That's what I like about that feeling of specialness, that feeling of planning. When am I going to be able to see you again? That's what I like. Then when I see you, you smiling and I'm smiling, and we over here looking and feeling good. You understand? Like, we over here just enjoying. We ain't got to do nothing. We can sit in silence and stare at the wall and be like, dang, today was a messed up day. But you here with me. Getting a room, hotel, motel, suite, business, pleasure. Okay? So somebody's getting a room. Y'all going to a hotel, a motel, a Holiday Inn, traveling, okay? Doing something for pleasure, possibly. Possibly. Okay? He's dressed to the nines. Well, the hotel, getting the room don't necessarily mean something. We're going to keep positive intentions here today. We're going to say that hotel, motel, y'all going on a trip somewhere, okay? Y'all getting a room. Because it says suit, business, pleasure, okay? So sometimes, too, what ends up happening is, I don't know what y'all do for a living, but in some people's professions, when they have to travel for work, partners can come too, okay? Partners can come too. So maybe they had a business trip and they're bringing you with them, okay? And you get the opportunity to be able to travel with them for free, right? All you have to do is be able to, look, y'all on one today. All right. So, it could be that as well, right? You guys can be able to, Brenda says she used to own hotels. Yeah. So as long as that partner pays for their own airfare, you can travel with that person for free. That's like the biggest perk that people don't tap into. I met a couple one day and I was at the bar and they were visiting. And so the lady was like, yeah, he travels all the time and I always travel with him. Okay. So I'm telling y'all, that is the most untapped in perk. If you have a person who has to travel for work, travel with them. Travel with them. It's free. It's going to cost the company the same amount of money no matter what. You just got to find something else to do while that person's at work. All right. Okay. Somebody has massive regrets. All right. Somebody has massive regrets. We still going to keep it positive. Okay. Now, rock bottom, karma, jail, legal issues, life falling apart. Okay, like we was going down a positive, way. Now all of a sudden we starting to hit this stuff. Okay, so somebody's hitting rock bottom, karma's hitting them, jail, life issues, life falling apart. Okay. We was trying our best to have a good one today, y'all. All right. And those things could also be in the past. That doesn't mean it's currently, right? It could have been that they may have gone through some things in their life and they had to hit rock bottom. Things had to fall apart in order for things to come together. Okay. Home. Okay. Now, I'm going to point something out to you guys. And it's because on 3 cards, there was a lot of greenery. So this person could be an earth sign. We'll find out here in shortly. But I definitely feel like, yeah, this person could be an earth sign. All right. Influential energy, the yin and the yang. Life can definitely cause you to reevaluate and reassess like what's important to you when you go through things in life, right? Things can make you feel like you know, things can make you look at life differently. When life happens to you, the way that it happens to you can make you reassess what's important. So somebody could have had everything in life and lost everything in life and be like, because, you know, a lot of times, you know, men, here I come, I'm coming for y'all men. Men, a lot of times feel like life has to be in their version of perfection before they're ready to settle down. Whereas women are not seeking perfection. We want to grow with you. Y'all want to be grown when y'all get the woman, right? And so a lot of times, heart chakra is green. So a lot of times, that can throw things off as well, okay? Now, here go my nose, y'all. Freedom. Uranus energy. Leap of faith. Breaking free. A new cycle. Fast change. New direction. Somebody is experiencing freedom. They sick and tired of the old thing. They tired of doing things the way that they used to doing it. They ready to do something new. They ready for something new. Uranus is evolution, it's progress, it's reflection, it's awakening, originality, it is sudden change. Okay, it's electrifying. Uranus is Aquarian energy. Y'all, we in Aquarius season. I done told y'all that. Yeah. We're going to have to shift this energy around. But it's not reflective of the person. So I'm going to tap into that here in a second. All right. We got the 8 of diamonds, which is equivalent to the 8 of pentacles. Okay. This is a key. All right. Somebody is paying attention to details. All right. This person is definitely paying attention to details. They're sharp. They're focused. They're alert. They're interested in making things work. Things come together. Very serious energy. Hardworking energy. Willing to do whatever it's going to take for things to come together and to work together and to stay together. Okay. This person is very resolute. Very resolute. All right, Spirit, tell us, does this person love them or not? Willing to put in the work. Willing to do whatever they got to do. Not going to give up easily. Woo! Y'all, I can't make this up. You are incredibly alluring to me. I am attracted to you. So this person definitely has strong romantic feelings for you. Okay? Strong romantic feelings. Now, what is blocking this relationship from progressing? What is blocking this relationship from progressing? Seeking perfection. I just said that. If you heard me just say that, maybe what, 3 minutes ago? I want you to put the ear in the chat. If you just heard me say men are looking for things to be perfect, whereas women are looking for growth opportunities, right? If you just heard me say that, put the ear in the chat, okay? Seeking perfection. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? I'm just making sure y'all heard it. You heard me? All right, so let's get this together. All right. I feel like the person who's breaking the cycle is also going through a cleanse. I feel like they're the ones who are looking for freedom, taking that leap of faith. Okay. I feel like the person who may have hit rock bottom may have massive regrets. Maybe they took too long trying to come towards you. Maybe they were the ones that were seeking perfection. Maybe this person is focused on making things work. Maybe they were the ones that was traveling a lot. That's possible. They were traveling a lot for work, or very, very focused on work and the pressure that came with work. Now maybe they're just like a homebody now. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Person A. Person A is willing to break cycles right now. They went through a cleanse, okay? They've detoxed. They removed a lot of negativity from their lives. They're all about evolution and evolving, looking for freedom, taking leaps of faith, shooting their shot. Okay, shooting their shot. They got the keys to make it work. They know exactly what needs to happen, okay? They know. They have the wisdom, the intellect, and again, that freedom to make it come together. They are extremely attracted to you. That's why they're shooting their shot. That's why they're shooting their shot. They said you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Ooh. Person B, again, may have traveled a lot. We're going to focus on this suit and business pleasure. Okay, we're going to focus on that. So they may have been very much so focused on work. They may have hit rock bottom. Their life may be falling apart and in shambles. They have massive regrets about that, because now that things have fallen apart, they come to the conclusion that they were looking for perfection in all these other places instead of looking at what was right in front of them. And this person may feel like home, and or they may be spending a whole lot of time at home now because things have shifted and changed for them. Okay? Now, if y'all recall the earworm for today, the earworm was, all the many days you were on my mind. Visions with me and you all the time. You weren't looking for a man. You made it clear. And now I'm ever so glad that I have you near. Okay? So, time has presented itself. All right? And they could have also massive regrets about the fact that you've been sitting there in their face this whole time, waiting and begging for an opportunity to go ahead and get into this. But you just were not paying them no attention. You was doing your own thing. Like, I've been patient. I've been a friend all this time. I've been a friend all this time. I've been around you all this time. You just ain't never took me serious. And now you ain't got no choice but to take me serious. Woo, child. Y'all ready to figure out whose business this is? I need y'all to find those drums in the chat. Put those drums in the chat. Put those drums in the chat. Ooh, Lord, I'm ready. Ooh, we gonna keep this positive. I feel like this is a love story. Y'all ready to figure out who business is? I need y'all to put them drums in the chat. Put those drums in the chat and let's get to it. Whose business is this, Spirit? Whose business is this? Whose business is this? Now, if y'all watching on TikTok, y'all got a chance to go on over to the YouTube so y'all can see. All right. Person A. Now, let me tell y'all this. When we talk about energies, please know I read for sun, moon, Venus, and rising. Okay? Unless you know what all your person's placements are, you can't say whether or not something is or is not for you. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay? Leave what doesn't. Don't try to make something fit that ain't gonna fit. Okay? If it's not resonating with you, you don't have to announce that. Keep that to yourself. But the messages are for those who need to hear it. Okay? Now, person A is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming in as a sun card in reverse. Inner child. That came up already. Inner child, okay? We have feeling down, overly optimistic, negativity, depression, sadness, carelessness, and arrogance, okay? So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Duh. Brain fart. Sorry about that. I ain't had enough coffee yet, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is why we got the cleansing card and the cycles card and the freedom. Breaking through. Okay? Might be feeling a little bit defeated. You've been trying to profess your love and interest to this person all this time. And this person just kept, psst, beat it, dweeb. Okay? It's possible. Now, the other person that could be involved in this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, they could also have Earth in their chart. Remember I told y'all, this person could have Earth placements based on all the Earth signs that kept, the flowery, the greenery that kept coming out, right? So the other person in this could also be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in as a Page of Cups, but they also have Earth placements, heavy Earth placements, okay? They're coming in reverse as emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment, new ideas, and creative blocks.
Damn you!
Okay? Now, if you are ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to get those magnifying glasses up. Okay? I need you to get these magnifying glasses up. Put them in the chat. It's time for us to zoom in. We listening. We not judging. We gonna zoom out. All right? We gonna keep it fair and square. Y'all ready? Here we go.
I should have followed my own. I should have followed my own intuition. I should have followed my own. I knew it. I should have followed my own. 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 Willing.
All right. So I had to grab a piece of tissue because y'all know, if y'all watch me every day, if you know, you know. I'm not sick. My nose just does what it does, and it just started doing what it does, okay? All right, now, Spirit, what is going on with fire and water signs? Fire and water signs. Well, fire and water both are very conflicting elements. Fire is hot and dry. Water is cool and wet, okay? Very conflicting element energy. Water extinguishes fire, and fire can make water evaporate. You understand? So there can always be an issue going on here, okay? It's not a sinus problem. I just said every time I do a reading, my nose does that. It's not a sinus problem, okay? Now, what is going on here? Yes, exactly. It's total opposite. Yes, total opposite energy. You have to think about it that way. And I always say that. And when I say that, people get offended when I bring that to their attention. Water extinguishes fire. Okay? Water can always drown out the excitement and energy of a fire sign. Similarly, fire can always evaporate that, right? When you think about water and fire signs, water signs a little bit more dreamy, a little bit more imaginative, a little bit more go with the flow. Fire signs is like, get up and let's go. Let's charge, take charge. Yeah, right? And sometimes it could be an imbalance of the energy just with that alone, right? It always comes together, like there's a balance in that. But y'all, if y'all being honest with yourself, y'all can get on each other's nerves real quick. Because it's always like, dang, do you always have to ruin my vibe? Like, just let me be great. You know what I'm saying? Let me be great. Let me enjoy the flow. Let me go with the moment. Like, why you got to be so negative? And it's so funny because one or both of y'all are always looking at the other person as being negative. But really, it's just a difference, an imbalance. It's a difference in how y'all see the world. One is more ego-driven. One is more full of passion and excitement. The other is more creative and going with the flow of what they're feeling. It's just two different energies there, right? Doesn't make it right, wrong, or indifferent. It's just knowing that there is an imbalance. But that's why it's important to always know your placements in comparison to where your person's placements are, so you can learn how to talk to them and learn how to level with them and learn what makes them tick and what doesn't make them tick. That's why that's important. Okay, so here we go. Water and air signs. Spirit, what is going on with water and air signs? Water and air signs. I'm so glad we out of these doggone earth sign business. Goodness, because that was a doozy. The last 3 readings with a doozy. All right. Here we go. All right. Person A. Now that we've gotten all of the foundational energy, well, let me rephrase. Now that we've got some insights to what may be going on, and we have the foundational energy here, present energy for person A. Person A. I definitely feel like person A could have feminine energy and person B has masculine energy. I'm definitely picking that up. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely picking that up strong. Okay. Yeah. Because even on these cards, everybody on these cards, person B's cards is a man. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. That was not by design. All right. So, person A, you're coming in right now as the Knight of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Again, you've been on this person for a very, very, very long time. You've allowed this to build. This was something that was not something that came quickly, easily, or effortlessly. You took your time. Okay? So I definitely feel like this has been a long-term relationship building over time. All right? This is one of those things where it's like, you know, okay, think about it this way. You think about people on a motorcycle. When you go on a motorcycle ride, I don't know how many of y'all ride motorcycles, but if you ride motorcycles, raise your hand in the chat. I ride motorcycles. I used to ride them more when I was younger, but I love being on a motorcycle. And whenever you're on a motorcycle, you take your time. You enjoy it. You have moments where you zoom in. You have moments where you speed up because you want to feel all of the, TikTok get on my nerves with this. All right. There's times where you want to go fast because you want to feel the wind on your skin. You want to feel the exhilaration of going fast and just how that feels, right? When you're riding fast and it's fun and it's exciting and it's invigorating, right? You have that, okay? You have that. But then you also have, you know, these moments where, you just want to cruise and look at the scenery around you and just coast. Just coast. Okay, so you have that energy as well, right? So I'm saying that to say, this person took their time to get to know you. They took their time to wanting to enjoy the scenery. It's relaxing. It's fulfilling. It's joy. It's cool. It's calm. It's collected. It's a beautiful energy. What this person said, I have all the time I need. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not going nowhere. Okay? I have all the time I need with you right now. When I can't be with you, I'm closing my eyes and I'm nourishing. I'm manifesting. I had the visions of being with you all the time. So if you need time because you feel like you're not in a place to be with me, I'll give you time. That's cool. I'll give you time. I'll give you space because I'm not going nowhere. We got time to perfect this. Y'all understand that energy? Like, I don't know if you ever had somebody like that in your life where it's like, I'm not in a hurry to do anything, but I am going to enjoy this movement. I'm going to enjoy the time that I have with you because we got time. We got nothing but time. Now, is that going to be always valid? No, because we don't know how precious time is. You know, we don't realize how precious time is. Time is not time is not promised to anybody. And if you ever heard me talk about time, I always tell y'all about how time is both relative and subjective. Okay? 10 minutes can be a long time. And 10 minutes cannot be enough time. You ask somebody if they only got 10 minutes left to live and they didn't know it, they would want to have another 10 minutes. But if you got somebody who's always rushing to get somewhere, 10 minutes is too long. You understand? If you're in a hurry to get somewhere, 10 minutes is too long. So this person is like, no matter what, whenever I'm with you, time stands still. I got time. Ooh, that's beautiful. All right. Now, person B, the water sign, coming in right now is the 4 of Cups in reverse. They trying to act like they don't care right now. Okay. Their energy is throwing you off. Remember I told y'all before we even got to this point. Remember I said that this person did not take this other person serious. Remember I told y'all that? And they had massive regrets about that. Remember I told y'all that? This person acted like they didn't see you. Was focused on other things, other priorities. All right? Focused on things that don't make anything to do, the price of anything to do with China. You over there shooting your shot and they acting like they don't see or hear nothing. That's just great. You know, you over here like, hey, what you doing this weekend? You want to go to the game? Go to the game. Why would I want to go to the game with you? I mean, I'm not saying that they saying it like that, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you trying to throw your shot and it's almost like fishing. Okay, it's almost like fishing. This person kept throwing their little hook out there trying to catch something. And a little fish done got smarter than them. And it's like, doop, got my bait. If you ain't got no fish. Okay? So it's like they know exactly. Let me tell you something, fire signs. Don't take it personal. This person got a lot going on right now. It's not intentional that they are avoiding you. Okay? It's not intentional that they are avoiding you. Or may not have been paying attention to you at all because they saw you so much as a friend. Okay? And instead of really thinking about it from the aspect of friendship makes the best relationship, they were just thinking about it from the aspect of, I don't want to cross that line and mess it up. But one thing I will tell you is with this 4 of Cups card in reverse, even though they've been acting like they didn't care all this time, they're now coming to the awareness. They're now waking up. They're now coming into that space of knowing. Maybe I should give Kiki an opportunity. Kiki been down. Kiki been loyal. Kiki the only person that comes see about me. When I'm sick and had COVID, Kiki came and brought soup and put it at the doorstep. Rang the doorbell. Brought me some toilet paper. Right? Y'all understand that? Okay? When I was in here sick and couldn't sit up, she put on her mask and her gloves and fed me. Kiki, a real one. Okay? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They might have did it just because, but they was also interested. Okay, they was interested. And why you over here acting like you don't understand that? It's beyond me. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, make it make sense. Now, the positives in this connection is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? This person has been very, very, very thoughtful. Very thoughtful about how they want to proceed to move forward. They got a plan. Okay? They got a plan. They said, I know what I want. I know how I'm going to get there. I know I'm invested in this person. Again. I know what I'm going for and I want to enjoy the moment. I'm not in a hurry to get there. I want to enjoy the time that I have with you. Like you're the it's for me. Ain't no rushing. This is it. Like, I know that you're my forever person. I'm standing on business when it comes to that. Every time I see your face, you make me smile. You make my heart skip beats. I know that this is going to be it for me. I know that. And I'm not scared to open up my heart. I'm not scared to come forward and tell you how I feel and what I've been feeling this whole time. Because I've been knowing you for a minute. I know what you like. I know what you don't like. I know who you are. I know who you're not. And it's time for us to stand on business and knowing that this is going to work. This is a good thing. Right? So what y'all probably saying, well, what's the issue? Y'all are giving to each other fully. Y'all feed each other. You bring life, you bring compassion, you bring vitality, you bring friendship, you bring compassion. The consequence is y'all are balancing out each other. You are feeding each other. You are giving energy to each other. Is this a divine connection? I think so. I think so. There is a giving and receiving process here, where there's nothing but love coming here, and it's genuine and it's sincere and it's fulfilling. There is a happiness radiating here.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful, give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely.
Okay. Now, the what this is trying to teach you is this. Okay? This 9 of Swords. Right? And with this 9 of Swords energy here, okay, in reverse, I feel like it goes back to this massive regrets. And here's why. Even though this water sign is coming into a place of recognizing that things, they may have been sleep on you. Okay? Even though they're coming into that space of recognizing that they may have been sleep on you, that they didn't really see they were under invested in this connection to begin with, they are recognizing, okay, that they regret not paying attention sooner. And it's also giving to this fire sign, right? I just can't wait for you to wake up and see me for who I really truly am. So like I said, there's an awakening going on here. It's not going to happen quickly. It's actually going to catch this water sign by surprise. Okay? It is going to catch this water sign by surprise because they did not see this coming. They saw you all this time as a friend, as a homegirl, as a BFF. But now that they are coming into it, they're like, wait a minute. Kiki? You see what I'm saying? They kind of feel like they sound crazy telling that to somebody else out loud. Like they're checking themselves like, Kiki? Kiki? Love and basketball, Kiki? Like first grade, Kiki? You understand? Like they are shocked. Like they're not wanting to believe it. And this fire sign is feeling the apprehensiveness of this because it's like water signs is over here. Y'all making it real weird. And the thing is, it's nothing to be making it weird about. I like you. We cool. We've been knowing each other. Let's just try it out and see if it works. I'm single. You single. What's up? I know you. You know me. What's up? But I feel like a part of... I'm laughing, y'all, because I can't take myself serious sometimes. But I'm laughing because it feels like when this fire sign tried to shoot they shot and be direct, because y'all know y'all can be direct. Y'all tried to shoot that shot and be very direct. And this person was over here looking at the phone like, they wanted to hang up the phone. Couldn't believe it. Like, what in the world are you talking about? They thought it was back in the day. Y'all know when we used to have our phones back in the day? Y'all know how we used to have our phones? And when the cord got too messed up, you know, the cord, you be like, hold on. Hello? What you say? You know, I feel like my cord got tangled. What you say? I didn't hear you. Oh, do what now? You see what I'm saying? Feel like you want to hang up on a person. Like they over here speaking Chinese. No, they heard you, boo. They heard you. Mm-hmm. They heard you. They heard you loud and clear. They just couldn't believe that you said what you said. They couldn't believe that you said what you said. The beautiful part about this is this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is what you need to do to heal. All right. It's time for you to leave behind all of these other negative situations and relationships that have not been fruitful for you all this time. This is you completing a cycle, fire signs. You done went through the cleanse. You done ended all these old cycles so that something new can come your way. Something powerful, something evolutionary, something that's going to give you that freedom. This is a new cycle that you're focused on. This is a new day. This is about you learning how to love luxuriously. This is about you being able to love and enjoy the fruit of your labor. This is about you. being able to see what love can be when it's true and when it's genuine. But if and only if both of y'all are going to be committed to the outcome, which is for y'all to do this together, for y'all to do the work, for y'all to want to explore this and be on the same page at the same time in the same place, and understanding that nobody's going to be perfect. Because I feel like water signs have a strange innate ability to look for perfection in everything. And it's going to be very disheartening once they start to see that their definition of perfection is still flawed and still is human. But there has to be a commitment to de-romanticizing this person and to say, this person ain't gonna always be perfect. This person got flaws. This person got issues just like anybody else. But as I get to know you, what is going to be our resolve for these things? How are we going to overcome this? Because we know that two cannot walk together and not be in agreement. So if we're going to do this together, there has got to be some type of agreement. And if there's any type of discord, then we're going to have to get to the point of where we have decided that we are going to resolve this together. Like, it's either a deal or it's no deal at all. Okay? Either it's a deal or it's no deal. But there is a desire to want to make things work, and it has to be here. And that's what you both got to do to heal. Yahoo! But look at here. We got a tower. Okay? We got a tower. Now, we got a tower card. Okay? Y'all, this tower goes back to the perfection that I keep talking about. Okay? That honeymoon phase fades quickly. Okay? That honeymoon phase phases. The honeymoon phase fades quickly. Which is probably where in the song he's like, and what am I going to do? You know? What am I going to do? Okay? How do we overcome this? Because remember what I told y'all. Water extinguishes fire. Fire evaporates water. You have hot and dry, cold and wet energy. So there is going to be some type of discord. There's going to be moments in the relationship where I'm not feeling you, you not feeling me. Oh, you mad? Go sleep on the couch. Oh, you mad? Go to the man cave. Oh, you mad? Go to the grocery store and buy me some sweet potatoes. And when you come back, you better fix your attitude. Okay? Y'all gonna have to be resolute. You're gonna have to be resolute. Oh, you mad? Go get your nails done. Call me when you finish. We'll talk about this later. Okay? Y'all gonna have to be resolute about working through the issues. Because it's not going to be a smooth sailing perfection. Because even though y'all have been friends, guess what? There still have been expectations set, unspoken expectations, which can still be unrealistic expectations. But the point is that you've been saying these things in your mind. So it doesn't matter how much you've known this person and how long you've known this person. At the end of the day, people create unrealistic expectations all the time. That's it. Expectations can be positive and negative like anything else. But the reality is that you're going to have to work to overcome that. And I feel like once you traverse into that relationship space, no matter what it feels like, that's going to be one of those things that you're going to have to overcome quickly in order for this relationship to sustain. All right. Now, we got the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So there's going to be a whole lot of selfishness that y'all both going to have to overcome. All right. There's a whole lot of selfishness that y'all both going to have to overcome. Mimi, what do you mean about being selfish? When you have people that's been friends for a long time, like that, there's still an innate selfishness because you're still seeing this person as your friend, not as your partner. Okay? So there's probably things going on in the background that you're not really paying attention to, that you didn't think was going to really be a problem, but it ends up being a problem because this person's not thinking about you that way. You're still selfish. Y'all both been single for a long time. Okay? It's a lot of selfishness. And selfishness and love don't coincide together well at all. When you got love, you got to become more selfless, not selfish. All right? So that's going to be something that y'all, going to have to work towards doing and evolving. Otherwise, this is going to fizzle out very quickly. And then you really going to have some regrets. Now, really? Let's clarify this energy that's out here so we can figure out what y'all gonna do. What y'all gonna do? There may be like a little threat of a split in this relationship coming up too. There may be a little threat of a split with this Tower moment, because I feel like y'all both so headstrong on what you want with those expectations. So it might be like, well, if you don't like it, you can leave. Okay, well, leave. You're going to be right back. Bye. You're going to be right back. Now, you're going to leave? Bye. You'll be back. Bye. Right? Because there's a friendship involved. Now, we got the Four of Pentacles here. Okay? You're going to have to learn how to sit down and be still, be open and receptive. Open up your heart, okay? You're going to have to put yourself in a position of where you're going to have to realize it's not just about you. And this goes for both of y'all. Both of y'all. Y'all gonna have to get to the point to where you realize it's not just about you. And for this water sign, that's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to do because they're used to it being all about them. They're used to it being all about them. It's my life. It's my world. You play by my game. It's my rules. And fire sign, like I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Okay? Now, I'm going to have to tell you, both of y'all, not literally, but figuratively, y'all gonna have to put yourselves up off the table. Pick up what I'm putting down. Okay? Get your knives off the table. Get your knives off the table. Okay? Now, we got the Queen of Cups here in reverse. I feel like some of this discord, okay, is going to really affect the fire sign more than anything. And I told y'all that in the beginning. Now that the newness done wore off, my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are definitely starting to feel like something, you're not being honest with them. They feel like you're not taking them serious. They feel like you over here pooing on them. This is why they're paying attention. This is why they're looking with precision and getting wisdom and insight. This is why. Because they're trying to figure out if they can really trust you. And trust what you're doing. So they're like, I'm gonna sit here and act like I'm cool, calm, and collected and see what you do. And when this person don't respond the way that they thought that they would respond, remember, because I was talking about those false expectations. When that happens, you're like, oh, well, maybe you really ain't checking for me the way that you said you was going to check for me. Because when you was dating Jennifer, you would chase Jennifer all around 285. But now when it come to me, you acted like you don't have the effort and the energy to feed into me like you was feeding into Jennifer. Okay? But really, he over here like, Kiki, do you love me? Are you right? You understand? So this fire sign is starting to feel some type of way because you're not stroking their ego. You're not stroking their ego. And then we had this Queen of Pentacles here. Ciao. It feels like I'm picking up on two different things. Okay, I'm picking up on two different things. Number one, it feels like there is a space and opportunity for fire signs to shoulder the responsibility of what's going on in this relationship, because this water sign has a lot going on right now. And I hate to say that. It feels like they're in a position to really care for and nurture this water sign more than what they would normally do. And it feels like water signs could be taking advantage of this fire sign in this season of their life. Now that can go two different ways. Okay? The first way that they can go is that, okay, water signs need me. And because I care for this water sign, I'm going to allow myself to be the sugar mama. Okay? But then you also have, all right, you also have the instance of fire sign. Like, you know what? I was cool with helping you get on your feet. I was cool with you going through all of the things that you was going through. I was cool with building you up. I was cool with all of that. But now, bruh, it's been 711 years. When you gonna pay a light bill?
Get your shit, and get out.
Okay? So, it also makes, well, I don't know why I'm getting this. Water signs wanted to start a business. Somebody that's a water sign wanted to start a business. There was a plan to start a business or a plan of some sort to do something with a business, whether they were start a business, going into business for themselves. Like, it was some type of plan. I don't know who this is. There was some type of plan to start a business, and like the time just kept going by. And if that plan has not been presented to you as of yet, that plan is coming your way, fire signs. And I feel like you initially felt energized about supporting this person during this time. And I feel like as time goes by, because you're not seeing the output, you're not seeing you're not seeing things materialize the way that you thought that they will be materializing. I feel like that is then going to become an issue. That's an argument waiting to happen. Okay? Because it feels like you're doing everything that you can to support this person, and this person is just not taking you serious, and or you feel like they are not giving you what they should be giving you. Okay? So that's where you're starting to feel that taken for granted energy. And that's where okay, Chris is saying he's a Cancer, and yes, he wants to start a business. Okay? So that's where that energy could be coming from. All right, that's where that energy could be coming from. But it definitely feels as though there has been a environment set for one to feel like they have been used. Okay, it's definitely an environment set for one to feel like they are being used, like they are and have been used. Okay, and they're not liking that at all. Now, excuse me, we have the Lovers here. All right, we have the Lovers here. Be careful about who you're getting into partnership with, because I do feel like once there is a conversation had about things, I do feel like they're going to want to solicit your help to get this business started. If they have not already, they will be asking you for your input. Okay, so this is partnership, this is duality, this is unity. These are all of these positive emotions, okay? This is very much so going to feel like a tug of war. All right? This is definitely going to feel like a tug of war. And when I say this feels like this is going to be a tug of war, because I feel like fire signs is trying to keep them encouraged and engaged about going after the things that they want. But I also feel like because you guys are polar opposites in most ways, that's what's going to create this environment of this tug of war.
Don't stop believing.
Okay? And there's going to be choices. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be there's going to be a lot of different things going on. Your head is going to be spinning in circles. Because just like you're going to have these moments where y'all got these big wins, it's going to be moments where you don't. And then the question is, how are you going to handle that? There's going to be obstacles. That's for sure. But you're going to have to decide. How are you going to show up and support that person? Are you going to stand 10 toes down? Or are you going to tell them to get yourself together and call me when you finish? Because the reality is, if you standing 10 toes down, you can't say that you feel like this person is using you.
I said what I said.
And let's be honest, there is an energy here of where you feel like this person has been using you. At 5:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. A lot of changes, a lot of obstacles, a lot of everything is going on. Okay? And it may make you feel some type of way. I'm telling you. And we got the 5 of Pentacles here. Just as I was saying to y'all, you can't cry about feeling used. You can't cry about, what you did for this person because you agreed to it. You agreed. Okay? This person is over here going through it. Look at this picture. This person is over here going through it. And you bringing them life. You bringing them energy. You bringing them resources. They over here confused, discombobulated, not knowing what's going on, wanting to shut down, feeling frustrated. All right? Shutting you out. They're shutting you out. But if you're going to come and be a knight in shining armor, you can't get mad and throw it up in their face. Later, when it's not materializing on your time frame. You can't do that. If you're going to love them through this season of rock bottom, this season of trying to figure it out, this season of things just not coming together. If you're going to make the decision to love them through that, y'all, you're going to have to take it like a G. And don't say nothing about it at all. You're just going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. Okay? Because it's going to be rough. But is he going to be 10 toes down? Or not at all? You're going to have to be that decisive. Yeah. Okay? Now, let's close this out. Uh-oh. I almost dropped my cards. Now, when we talk about final outcomes, I say potential because I cannot predict free will. You getting the messages, you hear what's being said. You don't like it, you can change it, right? But I can only tell you what I see in the energy space of what is here. Now, I'm being led to ask Spirit a question just to confirm something. So if you can give me a second, let me get those cards. Spirit, is this partnership I want to choose my words correctly as something went in my eye. Spirit, is this partnership I'm trying to use the right words. I don't want to say partnership because that can be misconstrued as being a partnership in a business endeavor. And that's not the direction I'm trying to go in. Is this a soulmate connection? Is this a permanent soulmate connection? Is this a permanent soulmate connection? Is this a permanent soulmate connection? Good morning, everybody. Oh, I can't make it up. I can't make it up, y'all. Listen. I cannot make it up. You got the Lovers card. So that is a yes. However, the Lovers came in reverse. This is about self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad choices, indecision, a fear of commitment. Okay? Self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad choices, indecision, a fear of commitment. This can also speak to separation, frustration, stagnation, unreliability, fickleness, a lack of support, a lack of care, a frustration, an irritant. Okay? So this is about balance, home, which we already got, and responsibility. But again, remember what I told y'all about relationships at the beginning of this reading. Relationships ain't gonna be perfect. It ain't gonna be perfect. Ma'am, what man you got? What business you got? Can you go sit down and give me a minute, please? Now, we got that here, okay? I also want to challenge y'all to think differently about the word karmic, okay? Because I feel like we throw the word karmic out a lot. And as we read through this book that I've been talking about, I want you to change what the word karmic means, okay? To you. Because karmic is very low vibrational, even though it's coming to teach you something about yourself. All relationships should teach you something about yourself. So I want to change the way we think about the word karmic. I want you guys to think about all relationships as being empowering for you to learn more about yourself and to grow and to evolve. That's the point of relationships. You're supposed to grow with each other. You're supposed to evolve with each other, okay? Now, when we talk about the inner child and the need to heal that inner child, that can also tie towards those low vibrational places. And when we talk about that, we're talking about things that make you feel insecure, things that make you feel inadequate, things that make you feel unlovable. Like all of those things are low vibrational, which are the karmic phases of relationships. Okay? In which that can cause things to get topsy-turvy too. All right? The goal is for you to grow and to become more of a happy couple, a yoga couple, more that's more open and evolving, where y'all have this ease and flow. So you got to get from the bottom to the top of the scale, right? So it could be very triggering, okay? It could be a very triggering, but again, it's working to overcome those perfections, de-romanticizing this person. And whatever your fantasy was of them, realizing that they are a person with real issues, with real feelings, with real things going on. They are human beings just like you. And just like you not perfect, you got to give that same grace to this other person. You're going to have one of many soulmates in life. You have one of many soulmates in life. Just because this is a soulmate now in this season doesn't mean y'all meant to always be together either. You know? So let's find out. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Because I definitely get the impression this person could shut you out. Like, I do feel like this person could shut you out. And when I say this person, I mean this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do feel like they could shut you out. All right. And I don't think that it's intentional. I think that they're just not accustomed to being in this destitute space. All right. I do feel like they can be not accustomed to this destitute space. This is somebody who used to having their things together, having it going on, being happy, you know, being a man on the street. All right. So we got the Knight of Swords again. Sasha, bye. What are you coming over here for? Bye, 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 dog, bye, 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 bye. See you. Y'all see my senior citizen dog? All right. She be 15 this year. Yeah, she'll be 15 this year. All right. So, we got the Knight of Swords, okay? I feel like this person is being irrational. I feel like they're panicking and being a little bit irrational. Okay? I feel like that's going to be the problem that that's what's going to create a lot of that's what's creating a lot of the chaos and the conflict here, because this person is so stressed. This person is so stressed that they don't know how to handle it. And they are fearful that you are going to judge them. They're fearful. Listen, at the end of the day, everybody's stuff stank. Everybody stuff stank. Okay. So I definitely feel like this person is panicking because they're having to rely on you more than what they thought they was going to have to rely on you. What is happening here? I got cards every which kind of way. All right. So I definitely feel like they're not used to not being stable. They're not used to having their own. Okay. They're just so frustrated with themselves, which is probably why that massive regret card is here as well. Uh-oh. We got the 8 of Cups. I feel like their mood swings and like their indecisiveness is going to really push the fire signs away. I think things are going to get so difficult in this relationship that it's going to lead to disappointment. And I feel like they're going to walk away. I feel like they perceive that they have done everything that they can do to keep this relationship together. It feels like they are doing everything that they can do. It's like, I'm letting you stay with me. I'm paying all the bills. I'm shouldering the responsibilities. I'm opening up my heart to you. I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I'm giving you my brain power. I'm willing to support you in every which way that I possibly can. And it feels like no matter what I do, I'm still being denied the right to be here as a respectable partner.
Denied.
It's like you still seeing me as a friend. And which, yes, I am your friend, but I'm your partner too. I'm your partner too. Got the Hermit in reverse. Yeah. This is a lack of clarity. Okay? A lack of clarity, a lack of understanding. This is impulsive behavior, irrational, illogical thinking. So what I'm picking up with that is fire signs. Okay, let me start distancing myself. Let me start creating space between me and him and see if he pick up. And then you getting your feelings hurt because you didn't get the response that you thought you was going to get. So now you mad. Now you big mad. Now you regretting that you done went on and moved on. Let me go look, see if I can go get me a new boo. Right? This is all these triggers of the inner childhood coming right back. I feel rejected and abandoned. So let me go find somebody else that's going to make me feel good. Y'all see how that works? Now you're letting your inner child issues come up and contaminate something and make an issue out of something that it ain't even an issue. It was never what you thought it was. It was never what you thought it was. You got to recognize sometimes when people are used to being in a certain position, it toys with their mindset. That they're not in this place that they were. That is nothing but ego. I'm going to tell you that now. It's nothing but ego. And in relationships, you got to get to the point to where y'all break through that ego. But the reality is, for this to be the masculine man that they are, and not be in a position to provide and to care for you in the way that they would normally care for you, that's devastating to them. Okay, that's devastating to them. And there we go with the Two of Cups. In reverse. That's what's going to cause y'all to break up. That's what's going to cause it. It's that imbalance that we talked about with the Lovers in reverse. That's what that is. Okay? That's what that is. Now, we got the Six of Pentacles. I think y'all will go back to being regular friends at some point in time. Okay? I definitely see it with the Six of Pentacles here. But, it won't be for a while. Okay? It won't be for a while. It won't be for a while. And I hate that for you because I feel like you were all excited about this. But you romanticized this person because you didn't know them in this capacity to this degree. This is a newer relationship for you.
Damn!
Let's see. Ooh, my nose is itching. Yeah, it definitely does feel like unfinished business. Okay, there will still be unfinished business here, but I don't know when that business will be resumed. Okay, angels, what messages do you have for those who are in this reading that are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? What messages do you have? Well, reconciliation and flirt fell out on the floor. What messages do you have? What messages do you have for those who are in this reading? Remember, we're talking about Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, okay? Now, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, You experience more love in your present moments. Okay? So there very well could be some type of reconciliation in the future. Like I said, I just don't know when that will be. I could try to look at the timing. But you are being encouraged to forgive and to learn. Remember, love is a cycle. Y'all gonna have many ups and downs. Ons and offs. Okay? Ons and offs. Now, Romeo and Juliet, what messages do you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Okay. What messages do you have for them? Seeking help, talking, conference, consult. Okay? So there needs to be, y'all gonna have to talk about this. Y'all gonna have to have some real straightforward, honest conversations. Oh, Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may prorogue it. On Thursday next, be married to this country. Now, what made me laugh was when he said, it strains me past the compass of my wits. In other words, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with you. I already know what your problem is, but I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what you want me to do with this. So y'all might need to go to therapy. Y'all might need to go to counseling. Y'all might need to get some type of third-party person to intervene with this to try to help resolve these issues. But there are some issues that are here. Okay? Now, I'm so sick of these raggedy folks coming up in my room today thinking that you finna come up in here and scam my people. Goodbye. Like, y'all gotta be careful for these scammers, man. They real. All right, Spirit. What soulmate confession does this person have? What soulmate confession does this person have? What does Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio really want to say to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius right now? What does Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio really want to say to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius right now? What do they really want to say? New beginnings. I have realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. There is no going back, only going forward. When I met you, after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh start with you. Okay. We got a new beginning here. I told y'all that. I told y'all that when we had the Six of Pentacles come out last. All right. So, what is the naked truth about this connection between fire signs and water signs? What is the naked truth between water and fire signs? What is the naked truth between water and fire signs? What is the naked truth? This sounds like this is about to be a cycle. Hey, from Australia. All right. Y'all may be having telepathic communication. Okay, y'all might be having telepathic communication. I'm not surprised with those lovers cards there too. All right. What else? I'm going through a lot right now. I need some space and time to gather my thoughts. Okay? All right? So they're acknowledging they're going through a lot right now and they need some space. They need some space. And that's what we've been talking about. There's going to be a breakage. There's going to be a breakage and it's temporary. I said that too. I'm curious now. I want to know if this is a twin flame. Because with this telepathic communication being here, that hints to the fact that there may be a connection in the 5D. That's the only way you're going to have telepathic communication is if there is a a twin flame connection, not necessarily soulmate, okay? And the reason why I'm specifying the twin flame is not because of the internet's version of a twin flame, because that ain't what we're talking about at all, right? That's not what we're talking about at all. What we're talking about is those actual divine partnerships, red cord connections. All right. It could be red, blue, or silver. But I'm curious to know if this is one of those where y'all supposed to be together in this lifetime or not. That's what I want to know, which is a red cord. Okay. Spirit, with clear and precise messages, is this a twin flame situation? Yes or no? Give me a clear yes or no answer. Is this a twin flame connection? No, it is not. Okay? So, you got the 7 of Wands, so it's not a twin flame connection. All right? So, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, Spirit. Why is this telepathic communication card here? Why is this telepathic communication card here? False twin flame. That's what I just heard. But give me, why is this the internet version? That's what I'm hearing. All right. This is Ace of Pentacles, okay? Lost opportunity, missed chances, bad investment, lack of planning, and foresight. So, you guys may be feeling like y'all having telepathic communication. It's not real. It's not real. There's a lost opportunity here. Spirit says that you got to get out your head about this. There's something about this connection that makes you feel like there's telepathic communication. And it's not real. It's like a fake twin flame. Like somebody inserted this ideal and notion in your mind that this was a twin flame situation. So what I'm picking up is that you are inserting yourself in your mind in this self-imposing constraint that this is a twin flame when it's not. Okay? And you're inserting yourself into how they would think and how they would feel. And in a sense, you're creating your own sense of crazy. Okay? In a sense, you're creating your own sense of crazy because you're not understanding how and why things have fallen apart the way that they have in order for y'all to, be as good of a friend as y'all are or be connected as much as you are. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, okay? Yeah. So it's not a twin flame, but it's definitely a soulmate. Okay? It's definitely a soulmate. All right, so I know y'all probably gonna be like, what? I tell you all the time, stop listening to everything y'all hear on the internet. Stop listening to all these folks on the dang on internet, because people will tell you misinformation all the time, because the internet is full of people looking to make money off of your misery. Okay? That they do. Now, case in point, the folks from tonight's conversations, all that drama going on in the background, but y'all running out and spending $200-$300 to listen to people talk about relationship advice. You know, like I tell y'all, I've been telling y'all this, what, for six months now? Stop listening to all these people on the internet talking. Turn off that mess and listen to yourself. Center within yourself. Resolve within yourself. All right? Now, Spirit. What shadow work should Aries, Leo, Sagittarius be working on at this time? Obsession. Release the chain of thought and free your mind. I just said that. Didn't I just say that? All right. This is about fixation, compulsion, and something else I can't read. Preoccupation. Okay? This is about all of those things. You have created in your mind an attachment to somebody that does not exist. Okay? So this is about obsession. Release the chains of thought and free your mind. If you heard me just say that, go ahead and put an ear down in the chat. If you just heard me say that, go ahead and put the ear in the chat. Spirit, what shadow work should water signs be working on at this time? What water signs should be working on at this time? What shadow work should water signs be working on at this time? Desire. Harness its power to manifest dreams, not delusion. So this is about longing, yearning, and craving. Okay? Harness the power to manifest dreams and not delusions. That goes back to that energy I talked about earlier about fire signs feeling like y'all was going to be used. Okay? This goes back to that energy about fire signs feeling like y'all being used. All right? And this person pushing you out. So if you missed it, go back and watch the playback on YouTube because I definitely said it. All right? Now, what are some angel numbers, Spirit? Angels. What are some angel numbers that we could be looking out for? $10. It's about growth. Spiritual awareness is opening up to you and all that you are ready for. Spiritual awareness is opening you up to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. The affirmation for you at this time is, the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. Okay? So this is about growth. So I do feel, in closing, I do feel that you guys will resume this relationship, this friendship, this courtship at some point in time in the future. I do feel like there will be a breaking point where you guys are going to have some time apart from one another because you guys are suffocating each other. And I don't think that you realize that. You guys have two different ways of working and two different personality types. And that's going to have to be something that y'all going to have to work towards resolving in order for y'all to grow and to become your best self. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to get out this business. Thank you so much for tuning in to Pisces Tarot. Okay? If you enjoyed this reading, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mimi the Light Seer for additional content. Remember, you can replay this reading at any point in time. This link will not change from today's reading, so you can bookmark it. You can always come back and replay it, you know, for easy access later. I love hearing from you, so please make sure that you leave your thoughts in the comment section below and give me a thumbs up, okay? If you're looking to do personal readings, I am booking, but spaces are limited at PiscesTarot.com. You can either scan that barcode code right there in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, or you can go to the link that's in my bio, okay? Now, huge thank you to everybody who's participated in today's reading. I know we've been going at it since 4 o'clock this morning. And for that, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right? Thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching behind the scenes on TikTok today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right? Now, if y'all got some time and y'all curious in doing an all signs reading, stay tuned. Okay? An all signs reading. I feel like that's finna come up. I don't know why I feel like doing that. I really don't. I mean, I got to watch my energy and see, because like right now I'm kind of getting tired. All signs reading is a lot of work. All right. But yeah, I want y'all to have a beautiful day, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.